girlfriend have come to an impasse in our relationship, and I'm just having a hard time getting over something that happened to me, and I feel like it could be a relationship ending. And I just wanted to get, your guys' input, what you people think about the situation. But long story short, when my girlfriend lived by herself before she moved in with me, she lived in a neighborhood that had an HOA. It was just her and her son lived there. And she kept getting these letters in the mail saying she had violations and fines because, she was a single mom and her yard was completely out of shape. So I guess this is about 4 months in the relationship. I'm over there every weekend just working my butt off trying to get her yard in shape so she stops getting these HOA fines. All of her bushes were overgrown. There were weeds. It was just in bad shape. And, one weekend I was like, hey, you got that teenage son. He's 17 years old. I'm out here every single weekend, 8 hours a day, getting sunburnt, sweating, trying to improve your house. Can you come out and just give me a hand one day? She's like, yeah, sure. He can come out and give you a hand. So I was like, great. I really appreciate it because today I have some stuff to lift up and it's kind of heavy. And after all, I'm at her house helping her and her son. So, she agrees to let him help me for one day. And he comes outside to help me. He ain't helping. He's just playing on his phone. I give him a task, like pull some weeds or rake this up over here or whatever. Nothing. I'm getting nowhere. Then he's gone. So I go in the house. He's sitting there watching TV. I'm like, hey, man, your mom said you're supposed to help me. I'm out here trying to help you and save your mom money with these HOA fines, and you're sitting here watching TV, man. Turn the TV off and come back here and help me. His mom took offense to that and said, you don't tell him to turn the TV off. You're not his dad.
Exit stage left right now. And that's the only lesson that you should have had in that situation because you should have been gone. Not only should you have been gone, but now you should have come to the conclusion that it's always bad to be a step baby daddy. Never be a step crash dummy. Never find yourself in a situation where a woman is able to tell you to get out of her house. You shouldn't have ever been in a situation where you was doing her weeds. Her son should have been doing her weeds, or her son's father should have been doing the weeds in order to prevent her from getting HOA fees. But this is the power of the box. The power of the box will have guys simping out and doing things that they know better, that they know that they're not supposed to do. Now you sitting here having a conversation and discussing it with her son, and he didn't even have to say, you're not my father. She said, you're not his father. And what people don't understand is that by default, most women, 10 times out of 10, is going to choose to stand by their child, even if their child is wrong, over you. So you're not going to come in and change things. You're not going to come in and tell him what to do. You're not going to come in as much as you simp. She probably over there telling her friends and her family and all of the people that she associated with, her homegirls, yep, I got this sucker out there doing weeds and stuff. And let this be a lesson for all of you panda bears, because some panda bears are pandering to get women. Some panda bears are pandering in order to build a platform. Other panda bears are doing it just because they truly believe in it. For you panda bears that are doing it to truly believe in it, let me help you to understand something. You're never, ever, 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 ever going to get a woman to ever choose you over her children. And some people will say, well, why would she choose him over her children? Because you're always supposed to put your spouse first, understanding that everything that your spouse does benefits you and your child. It's already a done deal. He's stupid. You can't grow to be this old and this foolish.
I was like, well, excuse me. I thought you said he was going to help me. And later on that evening, it really bothered me that I was out there doing all that work for her and her family, and nobody in that family would help me. They wouldn't do anything but sit and watch TV. And
I would have put that rake down. I would have put that shovel down. I would have been out of there immediately. Lights out, conversation over. Get mad at me as you want. I'm not doing this. Get your son to do it. You do it. Y'all work together. Y'all get this together. And you need to have your house together and your life together before I even consider getting into this conversation with you.
In her bedroom, had a private conversation. I wouldn't say it was a rant, but, I just started telling her, look, this is wrong, and your son is really lazy. He didn't help me at all today, and when he was sitting there watching TV on the couch, that was inappropriate, and, you're babying him all the time, and this isn't how I do stuff, and I feel like you guys did me wrong, and I kind of had like a small rant. Well, she had her phone out while I was complaining, and I even asked her, I said, are you recording me? Are you making a video of me? She said, no. Well, she was making a video of me, and I've seen the video. And even on the video, I'm asking her if she's recording me. And this is a private conversation between me and her in her bedroom, and I'm complaining about her son. Come to find out, she sent that video to her adult daughter. She has like a 30-year-old daughter, lives in town too. And then that girl showed her cousin. This video went around the whole family. I was secretly recorded complaining about her son, and the video's gone around to the whole family.
You should have already left. And now, because you didn't leave, the trust is really broken. And so you could have avoided this situation in the first place. You should have trusted your intuition if she was recording you and just shut up and not even say anything else and exit stage left. The minute that you start to figure out that a person is egregiously doing things that crosses your boundaries, you are supposed to be exiting stage left. There's nothing else to talk about.
I don't think you should be able to secretly record your partner. I think that's wrong. Under no circumstance should you ever secretly record somebody that you're with and then send that video to other people. Like, I feel violated. And I'm having trust issues now. I'm always wondering, is she recording me? Is she lying? Is it wrong to secretly record somebody who's kind of like having a small rant and then send it to people in the family? I mean, isn't that crossing a line? This is a follow-up video to a video that I made a few days ago about my girlfriend secretly recording me and then distributing that video to her family members. In this video, I kind of want to give you some more background information on her and explain the timeline a little better. So the secret recording she took of me happened about 3 months into our relationship, and I'm now 1 year into the relationship. I didn't find out about the recording or the distribution of the video she made until just last week. So
He should have left a long time ago, and now he got even more integrated with her, and it's going to be a bad situation for him all the way around.
I made a video last week. Okay, it's all news to me. I want to give you guys some background story on her, and maybe you can kind of understand the situation a little bit better. Okay, she was married for 30 years. She married her high school sweetheart, and she's new to being single. She never had a boyfriend before. She'd never been in a real relationship before, other than that marriage that she had been in.
Let me tell you something what Gaz is doing. What he's doing in this video is he's secretly coping. He's trying to justify still being in this relationship. And so he's trying to paint the picture to the internet after he's already gone to the internet. He's trying to paint this picture to the internet of how innocent she is and she doesn't know any better. And this is what's going on. And she's never even been with anybody other than me and her previous husband. Lies, number one. Number two, you are the fool for continuing to try to justify why you sticking around with a woman that you're not supposed to be with.
She's a breast cancer survivor. She's had a double mastectomy.
Here we go.
And she's just been through a lot. I've been through a lot in her life, and we met online, and then we started dating.
Sucker. Sucker.
When I met her, I saw somebody who was struggling mentally, struggling financially. I saw somebody that I felt a little bad for.
White knight savior.
And somebody that I wanted to help, and that's why I was helping her. And then I grew to love this person, but I guess my initial attraction, it might have been pity a little bit. She could barely make ends meet. She worked 2 jobs. She would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
White knight savior.
She would go open one restaurant, then she would come home in the afternoon, and then she would close another restaurant.
You're not his father. That's what she told you. Secretly recorded you. What a sucker.
She was probably working 70 plus hours a week, burning the candle at both ends. And I would see her coming home from her second job at night, and she would literally just be limping to the door, like on one leg limping. Because she had a knee replacement too. And she was just struggling financially so bad that in order for her to feed her son, she was feeding her family off the leftover food that both these restaurants gave her. So that's the situation I walked into. I walked into somebody who needed help.
And now she lives with you.
And that's why I was helping her. That's why I was helping her get her yard straight so her fines would go away. And I was raised by a single mother, and she struggled, and she had multiple jobs. And, I think I saw a lot of my own childhood when I saw those two together trying to survive and make it.
Yo, for my snow hairs out here, for the white men out here, straight white men, how did y'all get so weak in society? How did y'all let things get so bad to where now you're being controlled by somebody else and being manipulated in this way? Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.